In the inky blackness of the ocean's depths, a creature of legend lurks. The giant squid, Architeuthis dux, has captivated human imagination for centuries. These mysterious beings inhabit the twilight zone of the sea, where sunlight barely penetrates. They roam the vast expanse of the world's oceans, from the North Atlantic to the South Pacific. Giant squid prefer the cold, deep waters of the continental shelf. They thrive in depths ranging from 300 to 1,000 meters below the surface. Here, the pressure is immense, and the darkness is almost complete. It's a realm few humans have ever witnessed firsthand. The squid's natural habitat remains largely unexplored, adding to their mystique. Scientists have pieced together clues about the giant squid's habitat from rare sightings and recovered specimens. These elusive creatures seem to favor areas where the seafloor drops off sharply. Such places often have strong currents that churn up nutrients from the depths. This creates a rich feeding ground for the squid and their prey. Despite their wide distribution, giant squid are rarely seen alive. Most of our knowledge comes from dead specimens washed ashore or caught in fishing nets. Their deep-sea domain makes studying them in their natural environment extremely challenging. As technology advances, however, we're slowly unveiling the secrets of these enigmatic ocean dwellers. The giant squid truly lives up to its name. These behemoths can grow to staggering proportions. The largest confirmed specimen measured a whopping 13 meters from the tip of its mantle to the end of its longest tentacles. Source: The Search for the Giant Squid by Richard Ellis. That's longer than a school bus. However, most giant squid are somewhat smaller, averaging around 10 meters in length. Their size alone is enough to inspire awe and a touch of fear. But are giant squid dangerous to humans? The truth is, we have very little evidence of aggressive behavior towards people. Source: Kraken, The Curious, Exciting, and Slightly Disturbing Science of Squid by Wendy Williams. These creatures typically inhabit depths far beyond where humans venture. Their encounters with us are extremely rare, and usually occur when they're already dead or dying. However, the giant squid is not defenseless. Like their smaller cousins, they possess a sharp, parrot-like beak hidden among their tentacles. This beak is powerful enough to slice through the tough skin of sperm whales, their natural predators. Source: The Giant Squid, The Biology and Mythology of the World's Most Elusive Sea Creature by Richard Ellis. In theory, it could cause serious injury to a human, but again, the likelihood of such an encounter is extremely low. The real danger of giant squid lies not in their aggression, but in their mystery. The vast unknown of the deep sea and the creatures that inhabit it remind us of how little we truly know about our planet. Source: Deep, Freediving, Renegade Science, and What the Ocean Tells Us About Ourselves by James Nestor. The giant squid serves as a humbling reminder of the wonders that still exist beyond our reach, waiting to be discovered. Giant squid are voracious predators of the deep. Their diet consists mainly of deep-sea fish and other squid species. They use their two long tentacles, equipped with sharp-toothed suckers, to snatch prey from the darkness. Once caught, the prey is pulled towards the squid's powerful beak, which makes short work of even the toughest fish. Interestingly, while giant squid hunt other sea creatures, they themselves are considered a delicacy in some cultures. The idea of giant squid calamari might sound appealing to adventurous eaters. However, the reality is less appetizing. The flesh of giant squid contains high levels of ammonia, making it unpalatable and potentially toxic to humans. Despite this, some brave souls have attempted to prepare giant squid for consumption. The process involves extensive soaking and cooking to remove the ammonia. Even then, the taste is described as rubbery and unpleasant. Most culinary experts agree that smaller squid species make for much better calamari. The inedibility of giant squid is perhaps nature's way of protecting these rare creatures from human consumption. Their flesh, adapted for life in the crushing pressures of the deep sea, is simply not suited for our palates. This biological quirk ensures that giant squid remain mysterious denizens of the deep, rather than ending up on our dinner plates. Section 4. Inky defenses and unique attributes. Like their smaller cousins, giant squid possess ink sacs as a defense mechanism. When threatened, they can release a cloud of dark ink into the water. This inky screen serves two purposes. First, it confuses and disorients potential predators. Second, it provides cover for the squid to make a quick escape. The ink of a giant squid is a marvel of nature. It's not just a simple dye, but a complex mixture of chemicals. The main component is melanin, the same pigment that colors human skin and hair. But it also contains tyrosinase, an enzyme that irritates the eyes and gills of predators. This potent combination makes the ink an effective deterrent against even large predators like sperm whales. Another fascinating attribute of giant squid is their eyes. These are the largest eyes in the animal kingdom, measuring up to 25 centimeters in diameter. That's about the size of a dinner plate. These enormous eyes are perfectly adapted for detecting the faintest glimmers of light in the deep sea darkness. They allow the squid to spot both prey and predators from a considerable distance. The giant squid's body is also a marvel of biological engineering. Despite their enormous size, they're surprisingly buoyant. This is due to their ammonium-rich flesh, which is less dense than seawater. This allows them to hover effortlessly in the water column, conserving energy in their nutrient-poor environment. It's just one more example of how these creatures are perfectly adapted to their deep-sea home.
Section 5. Human encounters, fact versus fiction. Tales of giant squid attacking ships have been part of maritime lore for centuries. The Kraken of Norse mythology, a sea monster capable of dragging entire vessels to the depths, is often thought to have been inspired by giant squid sightings. However, the truth is far less dramatic. There are no confirmed reports of giant squid deliberately attacking humans or ships. In fact, documented encounters between humans and live giant squid are extremely rare. The first images of a live giant squid in its natural habitat were only captured in 2004 by Japanese researchers. Prior to this, our knowledge of these creatures came almost entirely from dead specimens. This lack of direct observation has allowed myths and legends to flourish. While giant squid don't pose a direct threat to humans, they have been known to cause problems for submersibles and underwater equipment. Their curious nature and attraction to lights have led them to investigate deep-sea cameras and even small submarines. In some cases, they've damaged equipment with their powerful tentacles. However, these incidents are likely accidental rather than aggressive. It's important to note that there are no confirmed human fatalities caused by giant squid. The danger they pose is more to our imagination than our physical safety. Their massive size and alien appearance make them perfect fodder for sea monster stories. But in reality, these creatures are more likely to flee from human contact than to initiate it. The Section 6, Love and Life Cycle in the Abyss. The mating habits of giant squid remain largely a mystery. Due to the extreme depths they inhabit, direct observation of their reproductive behavior is nearly impossible. However, scientists have pieced together some information from studying their anatomy and comparing it to better-known squid species. It's believed that male giant squid use a specialized arm called a hectocotylus to transfer sperm packets to the female. Once fertilized, female giant squid lay enormous numbers of eggs. Estimates range from 50,000 to several 100,000 eggs per female. These eggs are tiny, each about the size of a grain of rice. They're believed to float freely in the water column, drifting with the currents. This strategy helps disperse the young squid over a wide area, increasing their chances of survival. The hatching process and early life of giant squid remain largely unknown. It's thought that the eggs hatch into small paralarvae, miniature versions of the adults. These young squid likely feed on plankton and small fish as they grow. The growth rate of giant squid is estimated to be rapid, possibly reaching their enormous size within just a few years. How giant squid grow to such immense proportions is another area of ongoing research. It's believed that their deep-sea environment, with its high pressure and low temperatures, allows for more efficient use of oxygen. This, combined with a diet rich in protein from fish and other squid, may enable their rapid and substantial growth. However, much of this remains speculative, highlighting how much we still have to learn about these ocean giants.
Section 7. To protect or to consume. As we unravel more mysteries about giant squid, we face an important question. Should we protect these creatures or view them as a potential resource? The answer isn't straightforward. On one hand, giant squid play a crucial role in deep-sea ecosystems. They're a key food source for sperm whales and other large predators. Their presence or absence can indicate the health of deep ocean environments. On the other hand, some argue that giant squid could be an untapped food resource. With many fish stocks depleted, deep-sea species like the giant squid might seem like an attractive alternative. However, as we've discussed, their flesh is not particularly palatable to humans. Moreover, the difficulties in catching them make commercial exploitation impractical with current technologies. From a conservation standpoint, giant squid face several threats. Climate change is altering ocean temperatures and chemistry, potentially impacting their habitat. Deep-sea fishing operations, while not targeting giant squid directly, can accidentally catch them as bycatch. Plastic pollution and other forms of ocean contamination may also affect these creatures, though the extent is not yet known. Ultimately, the case for protection seems stronger. Giant squid are not just fascinating creatures in their own right, but also important indicators of ocean health. Their continued presence in the depths can tell us much about the state of our planet's least explored realm. As we continue to unlock the secrets of these enigmatic beings, perhaps our greatest responsibility is to ensure they have a future in which to thrive. After all, a world without the mystery and wonder of giant squid would be a poorer place indeed. Subscribe to our channel Cloverleaf Publications for more videos like this.